Okay, today another review, and it's the Breville HotCup hot water dispenser. Now, I've had this other one, which is a Breville water dispenser, hot cup, one cup, whatever you want to call it, for quite a long time now, for quite a few years, and it's been going strong. But it's getting a bit tatty. In fact, I dug this out of the bin. I thought, oh, I'll use this in the review with the new one. So this is the old one I had. It's a bit tatty now because I actually stuck it in the bin. I thought, no, dig it out. And this is the new one I bought. This is the one we're reviewing. It's the one cup, which is like, I suppose you could call it a light version of this. Not so featured, and obviously a lot less in price. Now, I think roughly this one retails at about £60, thereabouts, £55, £60. This one retails about £39, thereabouts, I think. But I bought this out of Asda a couple of days ago now for £30. I think you can get them for about £35 elsewhere if you shop around a bit, but I think the retail's about £39. So £30 Asda at the moment. I think their deal goes on for about 3 weeks. So it's been going about a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. So you've probably got 2 more weeks to get one of these if you want one. But look at the review first and see what I think. There's the box it comes in. You get the normal instructions there, tells you how to use it, and a quick start guide. Now, I don't really take much notice of them because they're too fast for me, them quick start guides. So I usually use the normal instructions. So what I thought I'd do is just go over a few features of this one compared to this one. So give you an idea which one maybe is better for you, if any. I mean, a normal kettle, you just stick on, takes, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe to boil the kettle, depending how much water you put in it. Trouble with that is you can obviously boil too much water. If you just want 1 cup or 2 cups, you put too much water in the kettle and it uses up the old electric, because most kettles are about 3 kilowatts. So quite expensive to run really. Got it on for an hour, that's about 70 pence, somewhere, well maybe not 70 pence, but about 60 pence, somewhere around there, including the VAT. And prices are only going to keep going up. The old energy people seem to put them up 10% every year. No matter what it is, they come up with some excuse. The old electric and gas has got to go up 10%. Anyway, this is the old one and this is the new one. So what we're going to do first of all is just make 1 cup. Now, this one here has got an adjustment, so I'll have to explain this, where you can have more hot water going in the cup. You can adjust that backwards and forwards, so you can have less or more. Now this one here hasn't got an adjustment, so it's going to give you the same amount every time. What I want to do is a speed test first of all. We're going to see which one's the quickest. So I'm going to try and turn them both on exactly the same time, but obviously I've only got one hand because I'm using the other hand with the recorder. So it's going to be a split second difference, but we'll add that to the end and we'll have a look which one's the fastest. Don't worry, I'll pay an electric bill here, so no need to worry. And it's a bit of a waste really because there's no tea bags in the cups. Okay, not a lot in it. Actually, this one's got a little bit less water in the cup. I try to adjust it so it's exactly the same as this, but it's just a tad less. So that would have took just a tad more longer than it did. So out of the two, this one's a little bit faster in boiling your cup. So if you really want a fast cup of tea, you can't wait, this is the one to get. Right, now, I'm happy with it, but what I'm going to do is move this cup over here, and I didn't get myself a spare cup, which is a bit of an error on my part, so I'm going to pan back and go in the cupboard and dig myself out another cup. Just bear with me, because what I want to do is listen how loud this is. Now, it may be for some people and it may not be for others, so I'm going to give it one more go, because it does make quite a bit of a racket. Now this one's a bit quieter. It still makes a racket, but it's not as, as bad as this one. So here we go. More electric I'm wasting. Don't worry, I'll pay the bill. Yeah, as you can see, it makes quite a row, doesn't it? At first, when I first turned it on and walked out the room and left the cup underneath, I was in the living room and I thought someone next door let off a rocket or something. I run out the back, looked out the window expecting like a rocket to Mars or something, but no, lo and behold, it was a kettle. So yeah, it does make quite a row compared with this one. I won't do this one again because I've run out of water, and this is a lot quieter. It's about half the volume of this, so it does make quite a row, and the missus hates it. She says, oh, that row. But there you go. But me, I think it's all right. Now, these are mugs, so obviously with cups, you may get a smaller cup. Now, this is where the problem comes in with this one and not this one. With a smaller cup, it's going to fill up in this, it's going to fill up in that. But the thing is, this has got a stop button, so you can go, oh, it's too much, stop! Like an emergency stop, so it stops, the water cuts out. Or you can adjust it on the top to the desired level of your cup. You'll get used to it, which cups are what. When we use this, my missus used to have a massive mug, so she used to put it on my one, and then when she had she just turn it up to her one. She knew where they both were. So that's that. So these are ideal for this kind of cup. This one, I mean, obviously I've set that, but this one here is ideal for this kind of cup, mug cup, that kind of thing. It fills it up just about right. By the time you put your milk and whatever in it, it's about right. So I'm pretty pleased with the portion. So they took a bit of a gamble here, because if you had a smaller cup, there's no way of stopping it. So when it gets near the end, you've got to, you have to drag your cup out of the way, or get another cup ready underneath to take up the water, because there's no way of stopping it. Once it's on, it's on. There's no way of stopping it. So that's a bit of a, I don't know, design fault. I don't know really. Maybe that's the way they want it, nice and quick and easy, simple, cheap as possible. Like I say, with this one, a lot dearer, but you've got the control over the cup. You can like stop it, or you can do the thing. So would I recommend buying this one? Well, yeah, I like it. I think it's a bit more stylish than the other one. So if we come round a bit, in our kitchen, it looks quite nice compared with this one. It looks quite a lot more bulkier. Plus, it's a lot lighter to lift up, so we lift it up. A lot lighter to lift up than the other one, and get a refill. I find it much easier taking it to the sink and refilling. So I quite like it. The missus don't like the sound, and I'm kind of getting used to the sound because it winds her up. So I quite enjoy that really. So there you go. I would recommend this. Like I say, Argos is £30 at the moment, which is quite a good buy, I suppose, for 30 quid. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. I'm going to do the normal 5 stars or whatever it is. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 with the noise letting it down. Also, no adjustment for the amount of water going in your cup. But I think that's part and parcel of this. So really, it's the noise part that brings it down the peg. If it weren't so noisy, I'd give it the 5, I think. But 4 out of 5 for that. £30 in Argos at the moment. Probably going to last a couple more weeks. Also look on eBay for any refurbs as well, because you may get it a bit cheaper refurb. Don't forget, I do like a refurb, manufacturer refurb, or whatever it is, or an Argos return or whatever. You still got your guarantee with eBay. The only problem with that is, like I said before, you may have to send it back. And this is quite a large boxes to send this one back. So I think it's going to cost you about £5 or £6. So be wary of that if you did get it off of eBay. So maybe better off going to somewhere like Asda, got your receipt, just walk straight back in there and swap it over for another one, or get your money back. And also, you give it, I suppose you give it a try out, couldn't you, in Asda, and think, well, that's a bit too loud for me. I'll take it back and say it don't work, like most of us do. So there you go, 4 out of 5. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.